Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Al Hidayah parents, I'm very excited to be continuing this series of really understanding who we are. So we started about the 7 years in our life and how that is the biggest part in molding ourselves, and we have to be aware of that. And we need to be able to know who we are in order for us to actually fix the things that need to be fixed. So before actually we get in much details and breaking down all the components that we're going to be talking about, I want to give an example. And this example is us pretending to be holding a cup of coffee. And let's say somebody actually bumps into you and you spill the coffee. The first question that we ask is like, why did you spill the coffee? And the obvious answer that anyone would say is, well, because such and such bumped into me. Now, if we actually take a deeper reflection into this and say, well, the reason I spilled the coffee is because I had coffee to start with in that cup. If it was empty, then nothing would come out. If it was water, water would spill. So the reason we're saying this is the reality that our actions and reactions actually reflect on who we are. It's something that we already have deep inside, right? Somebody says something to you or somebody does something, you will react differently than somebody else. The same action, right? You're exposed to the same thing, but your reaction is different. And there's something important for us to actually understand. And as they say, you always pour from your cup to your child's cup. What does that mean? We are parents. And we have to be fully aware and understand that our children do not listen to us as much as actually they observe and actually learn more from watching what we're doing. So, for instance, the way that you act and react, spouses to each other, to other people, the way that you speak, all these things are actually the kids observing that, and they're observing that and they're taking it in, and they're actually thinking that that's the way they should act. And that becomes part of who they are, or at times that becomes the whole part of who they are. So be very mindful of the way that actually you act and react, and even be less of a person who blames others for your actions or reactions, and watch how the kids will actually learn. So we will leave it at that today, and inshallah we'll talk more about other components. We'll talk about the conscious and the subconscious, and how to actually program and reprogram the subconscious. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.